Welcome back or welcome to the Quirky Cast. If this is your first time listening to us, I'm Indiana.
And I am Teddie. We're about 2 weeks away until Christmas. I'm so excited.
Yes, I just got my Christmas tree. I finally just decorated our house. Me and Austin did all of our outside decorations.
Ooh.
You probably saw walking up, we have like a 15-foot tall Grinch.
It's huge, but it's so cool.
I'm always so excited to see all of our fun inflatables outside the house when we pull up in the driveway. I just feel like we're the coolest house on the block.
Definitely. I'm still at home with my parents, and every year we celebrate Christmas, but we don't decorate.
Yeah.
We decorate a little bit, but no Christmas tree. I know.
Really?
Yeah. It's because it's up in the attic and my parents are kind of old and they don't want to take it down, and then I don't want to take it down.
Has it been several years of not having the Christmas tree?
Yeah, I remember we put a Christmas tree up a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like 4 or 5 years ago.
Ooh.
But I think that's the last time we put one up.
Aww.
Yeah, I know, it's kind of sad. But I'm still in the Christmas spirit. I literally just finished all of my Christmas shopping. I'm so excited.
Really?
I love Christmas shopping, but I also hate it at the same time because I go overboard when I don't have the money to.
I would say I am definitely the person that waits to the very last minute. I'm like the week before, a few days before, just trying to think of whatever can come into my mind. And that's when I end up spending like the most or unnecessary money for unnecessary gifts that people don't need.
I definitely did some Black Friday shopping, and there's still a lot of sales going on. So I think we'll talk about that a little bit in this episode.
Yes. Another thing that will be getting us into the Christmas spirit is that Timothée Chalamet's movie Wonka is coming out this week.
I'm so excited for that. I cannot wait.
I am literally I've been waiting for this for months, and I just saw he did a whole like press release tour. I've been watching all of his interviews. People across the world have already watched the movie and it's already getting rated.
Really?
I don't know how, or if people maybe have like special viewing tickets. I'm not too sure, but I've already seen a bunch of reviews about it and people are loving it. It apparently is a whole musical. I saw a video where it starts with a song, there's a song in the middle, and it ends with a song. So they're saying the whole entire movie is a musical. So if you don't know that, be prepared. You're going to hear Timothée Chalamet singing.
I'm so excited.
I
feel like he's such a good performer that like he's going to do great.
100%. And just stay tuned for our review next week when we watch it, because I will definitely be watching it on opening day.
Yes.
Since Christmas is about 2 weeks away, and if you are like me and haven't done any holiday shopping yet, we prepared a holiday gift guide for this episode of all of our fun gifts that you can get for whoever this holiday season.
Yeah, and I'm kind of glad that we did this because even though I go overboard, I hate getting gifts for people because I feel like I'm not good at giving gifts. And I feel like that's another big thing that people struggle with is like not knowing what to get people. So I think that this is a great way to get some ideas.
Yeah, and if you also don't really love these ideas that we're sharing, even just listening to this, and it can maybe bring up some ideas of your own, some other things that are similar or things that you've already thought of and just forgot about. Also, if you don't want to buy anything for anyone else, these can be great ideas for you because all of these items are pretty much things that we like also for ourselves. You know, you can do some little self shopping with this episode.
Yeah, definitely. And if you are watching this on YouTube, please comment down below any other things that you think that we missed that are good holiday items.
And to go along with gift giving season, we wanted to do our own little giveaway for one of you who are listening or watching to this episode. So if you want to know what that is, then make sure to stay tuned to the very end of this episode where we will give you more details.
I'm so excited.
Me too.
Yay! Okay, so to hop right in, like I said earlier, a lot of stores are still having some good discounts. A couple of the stores that I've been shopping at are Hot Topic and Box Lunch.
I love those stores.
Yes, me too. I feel like Hot Topic is such a good store. They have a bunch of band tees. They have like TV show tees. So like I feel like if you're someone who likes Disney or anime or any band in general, they have a lot of tees, and if you like graphic tees, that's always a great staple to get someone. Hot Topic and Box Lunch, they both carry a lot of Disney stuff, and we're Disney girlies.
Yes.
My sister's a Disney girly. Pretty much everyone I know loves Disney. And I feel like they have a lot of Loungefly. Those are a little pricey, but they are on sale. From what I saw, a lot of stuff is 50% off right now.
Oh my gosh, I will definitely be running to those websites right after this.
But yeah, so there's definitely a lot of Disney backpacks, Disney apparel. They have such cute Disney clothes too. And I also did a little bit of Christmas shopping for myself as well.
Mm-hmm.
I had to buy a couple of things for myself. Stuff sells out fast and I'm like, I need this. I can't put this on my list for someone to maybe buy for it to sell out.
I also feel like anytime I'm especially online shopping, I'll put things in my cart and I'm so scared that they're just gonna disappear like if I wait a day. So I just feel like I have to buy it right then and there.
Definitely. And I also feel like Box Lunch especially, they have a lot of good home decor too.
Oh, yes.
Not like I would say more Disney home decor, like more themed stuff. They have a lot of Christmas things for Christmas trees. They have ornaments. They have kitchenware. They have blankets. There's a lot of great stuff in there.
And us being adults now, you can get any themed of anything that you want. So if you want to have some like Hello Kitty like dishware, you can.
And I feel like for my parents especially, my parents are very big coaster people.
Oh.
They're very like, make sure you have a coaster underneath your drink. I always get coasters for them there, especially the Nightmare Before Christmas ones. My parents love Nightmare Before Christmas.
To go along with what you said about being a fan of Disney, I think a great gift for someone who loves to go to Disneyland is to get them some Disney Minnie Mouse ears.
Yes.
I think those are such a fun gift, especially if it's like a themed pair of ears for their favorite movie or character.
Yeah.
I think those are so fun. And on Etsy, there's so many different types of small businesses that like make them themselves.
Yeah.
And I think you can find some really fun and creative ones on there. Ones that I can think of specifically that I got for both me and Teddie last year are the white Sherpa mini ears. They're so cute and like cozy, especially for this time of the year. So I definitely think that's something you guys should check out.
And speaking of Etsy, there's so many things. Like you could think of one thing, you could be like, oh, this person likes Spider-Man, and you could type in Spider-Man themed gifts. It'll come up with Spider-Man candles, Spider-Man shirts, Spider-Man ears, like literally so many things that you wouldn't even think of. Like Etsy has everything.
And yeah, when I was looking on Etsy for myself, I've been really into the graphic tees with like funny, quirky, weird sayings.
Yeah.
You know, like the one that Britney Spears would wear that said dump him, or like Paris Hilton saying that's hot or something.
Yeah.
On Etsy, there's so many different graphic tees with funny sayings, and you can even customize some sayings on the t-shirt. So I think those could be really fun gifts for your friends. If they have like a phrase that they say or like a funny little word, I feel like those would be super cute.
That's a really good idea. I've never thought about that. But I do love how Etsy is pretty much everything is customizable. Like you can get water bottles, you can get necklaces. I'm just like, now I should have been doing all my shopping there.
Yeah. I even found a bunch of like really cute candles, and obviously candles, you can go like very simple ones, but I found a lot of really cute and like trendy designs. I found this pair of dice that were so cute, and there's also honestly any kind of design or item you can think of, I'm sure that they make it into a candle. And also to go off of candles, my mom got me for Christmas a candle that says, "This smells like Timothée Chalamet."
Yes.
And I love those like character or themed candles, especially if you're a part of a fandom. I'm sure you can find candles for absolutely anything.
And I have been looking at a lot of those for certain people. Those are so cool because I feel like I have a hard time with the scents, you know, because not everyone likes the same scents as you.
Yeah.
And I think the ones on Etsy are a little bit more milder and not as out there. But also if it's something specific to someone that they like a lot, I feel like not that the scent doesn't matter, but it's more like meaningful because you see what it is.
Yeah.
You know?
And I feel like these types of candles are also more for like decoration than really like lighting and smelling.
That's true.
Because I'll just be holding on to all these decor items. Like instead of lighting them, I just want to keep them on my table and let them sit there and look cute.
Yeah. Speaking of candles also, as you guys know, I am a new kitten mom, but I just found out that there are certain candles for pets that are pet safe. And not everyone follows that. And some people say like it doesn't really matter. But me being like the protective mom that I am now, I'm like, oh no, I need to get some pet candles. So that's also something that you can do for your friends that are pet moms.
Yeah.
Or dads.
That's such a good idea because that's something that I don't really even think about. One of the things that I've been seeing that has been trending for gift guides are PJ sets.
Yes. I love PJ sets.
There's so many different types of sets. You can go for like silk ones. You can go for some like soft ones, for some velvet ones. And you can literally get PJ sets at any department store. I just found this really cute pink and red striped one that I have been wearing every single day. I am just obsessed with it. It's so soft, so comfy, and I definitely want to get more. So mom, if you're listening to this, I would love another PJ set.
Yes, and I know what I'm getting for Christmas because I always go Christmas shopping with my mom, and my mom gets us all Christmas sets every year.
Oh, that's so cute.
Also, if you want to be sustainable and recycle, I think Depop is a really good place to go.
That's so true.
I've been doing a lot of Depop shopping recently and selling. I feel like they have so many good things, especially vintage stuff or exclusive drops that brands do.
I have been using Depop both for like buying and selling for years, and it's always been one of my favorite secondhand stores where you can get some really cool things.
And I'm very new to it, but every single day I go on there and I like type in stuff and I'm like, oh my god, this, I need this. But I have been doing some shopping for someone because this person likes exclusive drops. So I found a lot of stuff on there.
I guess this can also go into the sustainable route. Everyone always drinks water, right?
Okay.
So everyone needs a nice water bottle.
Yes.
Throughout the years, we've all seen the different types of companies and brands that come in with their water bottles. We've seen the Hydro Flask have its era. We've seen some other bottles. I can't even think of other ones at the moment. But my favorite one that I have been so hyped for, been using it every single day, is the Stanley.
Oh.
And I just will ride for this company because I, first of all, love how they have so many different colors. I just got a lime green one, and lime green's my favorite color, so it makes me so happy to drink some water out of it every day.
Yeah, I'm definitely a Hydro Flask girly. I've never had a Stanley though, but I honestly, any kind. Like I have other bottles that aren't really any brand, but anything that will keep my water ice cold, I will take.
And the reason why I feel like I go for the Stanley more is specifically because my Hydro Flask does not fit in my cup holders in my car. And the Stanley has been the only thing that I have found that actually fits perfectly, and it fits in like every cup holder that I can find.
Not mine.
Except for Teddie's.
My car cup holder is like underneath like the front part of my car, so like you can't really, like even like a large soda or something won't fit in my car.
Wow. Well, maybe that's a your car thing and not a Stanley
it's
thing.
It's a personal problem.
I just feel like obviously it's trending right now, but I just love it. We also went to a fun like Stanley event, I don't know, a few months ago, and we got to customize our own cups. And so I put my name on mine, which I thought was really cool. You know, it's like my own little name tag. Everyone knows it's mine.
Oh, you brought your own cup?
Yeah.
Because we just got little like mugs or something.
Yeah.
I was like, why don't I get a cup? Also, I feel like some good gifts are little things, you know, like chapstick. Ooh. Everyone needs chapstick, especially during this time. Last night my lips were bleeding.
Oh my gosh. I always think about whenever it gets wintertime, my hands, my arms get so dry.
Yes.
And I always have like bloody knuckles around this time of year.
Yeah. And I was actually looking at my time hop yesterday, 2 years ago yesterday, or probably today also. We were in Vegas for our friend Bella's birthday, and that was when your knuckles were like bleeding.
They were like horribly bad.
I was like, who did you fight down in the lobby?
I came up into the room and I was like, I just fought somebody. Like, look at my hands. And she thought I was actually being serious.
It literally looked like it.
To go along with small things like chapstick, I have been obsessed with the Summer Fridays lip balm, and I know everybody's always like talked about it. I'm very late on the trend of getting it. It's been my favorite like lip gloss lip balm that I've been using every single day. They have so many different scents. I went for the cherry one because I love a red lip. It's just something that's small and easy for someone who likes a good beauty product. Also, a great stocking stuffer is this brand that I have worked with, but I love them. I'm obsessed with them. It's Touchland.
Oh,
and
yes.
For those of you who don't know, Touchland is a hand sanitizer brand, and unlike other hand sanitizers, instead of squeezing the bottle into your hand, this device is a spray. It's like a little mist spray, and I think it's always so fun to pull it out of your purse. You could spray it a couple times. They have so many different colors and scents, and I think it's also like an aesthetic looking hand sanitizer that you can even clip onto your backpack. Anytime I've been traveling, I have it clipped onto my bag. I literally take them with me everywhere, and I'm just obsessed with them.
When you did that video, I got to spray some of it, and it was so nice because unlike the other hand sanitizers, your hands get all wet, and it's just, I don't know, I don't like when my hands are wet and feel that way, but it was just so nice. You just spray it and rub it around and it was all good.
Yeah, and they're honestly so affordable, and I don't know, I'm like going crazy over hand sanitizer, but I honestly love them. They're the nicest people, and I just love their product.
Yeah, sponsor us.
Sponsor the podcast too.
Also, something that I feel like not a lot of people do is make a gift list or a wish list, you know?
Yeah.
Because I feel like people are like, well, I don't want to tell people I want this stuff. But it's so hard because I feel like I'm so bad at giving gifts because I have to sit there and I have to be like, okay, what do they actually like? Mm-hmm. What do they actually need? Because you don't want to buy someone a bath bomb if they don't take baths.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
like,
so true.
I did that once. But I feel like it should be more normalized to make a wish list and send it out to your friends who you're doing gift exchanges with. I think it's smart.
Yeah, I've always been the type of person that loves making like wish lists or gift lists. I guess I've also grown up with my parents always asking me like what I want for Christmas, but it's crazy how some people have experienced their holidays differently, because now that I have Austin to also do holidays with, he's the type of person that is like, I do not want you to tell me what you want. He's like, I'm gonna get you a gift that I want to get you.
Wow, which that's kind of cool, but I feel like my imagination is not that great.
Yeah, that is true, because then I have to like really think about what I want to get him, because he's obviously not going to tell me what he wants. So another really great idea that I think is actually super easy and fun to do is to do gift baskets. And it's something where instead of getting somebody like one nice or big price item, you can get them a bunch of little things that are, one, going to be useful, two, they'll be like excited to see, and it's kind of like an endless present because you keep picking out things out of the basket and you're just excited to see every single thing.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. I haven't thought about that.
I've always just been a fan of making baskets for like people's presents, and one of the things that come to my mind for gift giving could be like a beauty basket, and I have some products that will go along with that I really think are beneficial for people. I think if you are not sleeping on a silk pillowcase, I think those are so necessary for both your hair and your face, especially to keep your skin clean and your hair not to frizz up, because for me, my hair frizzes up all the time. If I'm sleeping on my normal pillow, I'll notice some little like breakage or like frizz in the back, and so I try to sleep on my silk pillowcase every night because I just love it. I feel like it's like a fun gift to give to people who don't have it.
Yeah.
There's also so many colors, like there are for everything, but you can get them like their favorite color. Another thing that I think is also very essential for people are razors, and there's two different types of razors I want to talk about. So one, we have the Athena Club, which was actually a product that was gifted to me, and once I took this razor out of the box, I immediately threw away my old razor. I have just been obsessed with this product. The reason why it's different than other razors that I've used is that it has a magnetic holder that just sticks onto the wall.
Wow.
It's so easy to just take it off and attach it back onto the holder when you don't want to use it, because I have always struggled with my razor falling off the counter or like falling on the ground. You have to chase for it on the ground, and this has been honestly life-changing. And for the other type of razor, there is this brand called Flawless Finishing Touch, which they have a facial razor that's very small. You can put it in your purse. It is electric. You just need some batteries to put in, but it's so easy to take with you, like in your purse, if you're traveling, if you just need a quick little like touch up on your face or your little mustache hairs or something. Honestly, I love it, and I feel like it's something anyone can use.
Wow, that's really cool. I used to have a little electric razor that I would use to like trim up my eyebrows and my mustache. So for the music lovers out there, a couple Christmases ago, I wanted to get into records and record players, you know? So I did ask for a record player for Christmas, and they are pretty inexpensive. Like you could get like a decent one for like $50. They're like $50 to $100. And I just feel like it's so much fun collecting all of the vinyls.
Yeah, I will say that I have a bunch of my vinyls stacked up on the closet. I was curious, do you have like a certain holder to put them in, or what do you do with yours?
I don't really. They were on top of my piano, just kind of like stacked up. But since I'm kind of like, I've been in the process of moving, kind of, I don't know, long story. But they've been down at the other place, just sitting in a box.
Gotcha.
But once I moved down there, I have been seeing, there's this really cute record player table thing. And there's like little slots at the bottom where you could put your records.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of those.
Yeah, so I definitely want to get one of those once I get settled in down there. I also feel like records, I feel like they're going to be cool no matter what. No matter, like when we get older, 60 years from now, I'm going to be like, yeah, I have that Olivia Rodrigo vinyl.
Yeah.
And it's going to be in a record store for $100 or something, you know? Like how people like look for records from back then. Which I don't listen to music back then, so I don't do that. But I love collecting my favorite albums and just having them there. And if I ever do want to like put them up on the wall or something, I feel like that would be really cool to do, to decorate.
Yeah, I think those are super fun. I guess I also struggle with the idea to where we can just listen to the music for free.
Yeah.
So I'm always like, am I really going to pay this much for a record? But I also do love to have them and collect them. And there's those times when I'm like cleaning my room and I'm like, what can I do to be have a little bit more fun? I'm going to throw my record on and you can listen to your music like that.
Yeah, and it's kind of just like the ambience, like having the actual record player out, watching it spin. It's just kind of cool. Yeah. I love it.
One item that is on the pricier end, if you are willing to splurge, is the Apple AirPod Maxes.
Ooh.
I have been wanting these for a long time. Obviously, the price was a little bit what was holding me back. Thankfully I got them as a birthday present. So I have been wearing them any single time I've been going to the gym, anytime I've been editing on my computer, or even just like walking around the house listening to podcasts. I have been loving them. It just obviously feels nice. It's great quality. They also have the noise canceling situation where, especially when I'm at the gym, I'll put on the noise canceling like button, the feature, and I can't even hear anybody around me.
What if someone's behind you like, fire, fire, or like, you gotta get out, your pants ripped?
Well, I never thought of that one.
Next time you're at the gym, you're gonna be like,
well, I guess I'm never gonna know if there's an emergency and I gotta get out, but at least I'll look cute wearing my headphones.
That is true. I have had the same AirPods, like the very first one, since they came out in like 2017 or 16 or whenever it was. But I don't know. I just like the actual AirPods, how they're so small. I've never really thought to have actual headphones like this.
Yeah, which I've never even worn headphones like on my head before. It's been a whole different experience, and I really love it. I love how they just cup your ears, and also like they're great for ASMR if you listen to that. So
I bet the sound is very good on them.
They're very crisp and clean, and obviously people have like their own reviews. There's people who said that they don't really love it, but for me, I've been wearing them for months now, and I do just really love them.
Yeah. Okay, so speaking of splurging, this can go either way. You could find some cheap products, or you can find, the very high-end, very expensive ones. But if you are thinking about getting into photography, I have a few cameras that I think are great choices. When I first started taking pictures, I got a Canon Rebel series. And that's kind of like, in my opinion, the lowest one. Or not lowest, but it's a great beginner camera. And you can use very nice lenses on it also. And they have kits. So I think when I got mine, it was like a Rebel T3. And it was probably $500. I looked last night. You can get it for like $120.
Oh my god!
And right now they have a T7i, and I think those are more around $500. And it comes with a kit. There's like 2 lenses, and it's great if you are really interested in photography and want to get started. So I started with the T3, the lowest one, and I got a Canon 50mm 1.8 lens. And I feel like that changed my photography. It's a very good lens. It's like a beginner lens, but you can find them for like $70 also. So I think that can elevate your photography as well. And another thing, not that I'm disappointed about, but one of my cameras that I have is the Canon 5D Mark III. And it's considered a professional camera. I bought it used for like $1,600.
Oh my.
A few years ago, or like in 2016, I think. You can find them online now for about $500 or less.
Gosh.
So if you are willing to splurge a little bit more, you could get a professional camera for about $500, which is a good choice as well. Also, to go along with photography, I think a lot of people are into film right now. And I think disposables are a good option to have a little bit of fun. Or you could find very inexpensive film cameras, 35mm film cameras, for about $50 to $100 also, and they're reusable. You just put a roll of film in, and it's fun,
That may be even like more cool to have your own film camera instead of like having to go buy some disposable ones.
Yeah, definitely. And my last one for photography, if you want to get started in YouTube or any of that, I know we both had this camera, but I think the Canon G7X is a great camera. Those are a little bit more pricey also, but I believe the newest version, it's the Mark III. So there's like the regular one, Mark I, Mark II, Mark III. I believe that one's about $700, but I'm sure the very first one, it works just as well.
Yeah.
Especially for a beginner, and they're probably about $200 or so.
Yeah, I still use my Mark II for like my recent vlogs, even though they were like a year ago. But I don't know, I still love it. There obviously are so many different types of cameras, and you can obviously look if you're really wanting to get into it. You can see the different features of what they all offer. Yeah. It's one that we've both been using, especially for our travel vlogs, and I just think it's worked great. I also love how it has the viewfinder where you can see yourself as you're filming. So I just think that's really cool.
Yeah, it's great. And it zooms in, autofocus, everything. I love it.
And for our last gift idea, if you aren't somebody who's into like material things, wanting physical items, I think buying an experience for both you and the gift receiver. Experiences could be honestly anything. Some things that come to mind could be like a concert. It could be like theme park tickets. Honestly, even like a class. Why am I thinking of like pottery or something?
Yeah, or like a pasta making class.
Yes.
Ooh.
Or even like wine tasting. Just like experiences that both you two or whoever can do together. I think that'd be really cool.
And speaking of theme parks, Disneyland has their SoCal resident ticket discount right now, and I feel like it's a really good price. I believe it's about $250 for 3 days, which is a little pricey, but if you do want to take like your kids or your boyfriend or your best friend, it's pretty decent. I believe it's $250 for 3 days, and then it's $295 for a park hopper for 3 days.
Wow, that's really good, because I know it's normally $200 for 1 day for
Pretty
a park
much,
hopper.
yeah.
So that's a really good price. Wow.
Yeah, and it goes from January until June, I believe.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we'll see some of y'all at Disney now with those ticket prices.
Let us know. Our pass blocks out on Thursday.
This Thursday?
Yeah.
Wait, I have my Disney reserved for Wednesday.
Really?
For tomorrow. Maybe I'll try and go. Maybe I'll try and go either by
we'll
myself or with somebody. We'll see.
So that concludes our holiday gift guide. I feel like we had some really good pointers there.
Yeah, something to get your mind thinking on like whatever you can get for this holiday season.
Yeah, and now onto the fun part.
I'm so excited. Since we are all in the holiday spirit, we wanted to give back to one of you who have been listening and supporting our podcast. We have decided that we will be giving away one $100 Visa gift card to one lucky winner.
All you have to do is follow our podcast Instagram at the Quirky Cast and DM us a screenshot of your rating or review from either Spotify or Apple.
And for an extra entry, you can also tag us on your Instagram story for when you are listening to our podcast episodes. That way we can get more people to check us out and hear about this giveaway.
And share this with your friends so they can listen to our holiday gift guide and they'll know what to get you.
We will be picking one winner at random, and we will announce it on next week's episode. So make sure to tune in on the 20th.
Yeah, it'll be a nice little holiday gift, a nice little surprise.
Yeah, and this is also something we wanted to give to you because we all are buying gifts for other people. It's really nice to have something for yourself, and it's something you can treat yourself with.
Yeah, definitely. So that is all for this episode. I hope we gave some good suggestions for gifts. If we didn't mention one that you think is a good one, comment it down below on our YouTube channel so other people can see it as well.
I will definitely be checking out all the comments, so make sure you put some good ones in there for when I do my own shopping next week.
Yeah, next week. We hope that your holiday season is going amazing.
Hope you're snacking on some Christmas cookies. Hope you're making some nice hot cocoa with extra marshmallows.
Yes, and I hope that you are not on the naughty list.
Oh, please, no.
Because we don't want any coal in our stockings.
Absolutely not.
Well, thank you all for watching. And we are
The Quirky Cast.
Bye.